This is something that happened in between VJ Day. If you remember, in this context, that V equals MC squared. In between VJ Day and the attack of the 50-foot woman. Shortly after VJ Day, Admiral Rickover, Admiral Nimitz, and General Leslie Banks, who said the Russians can't even build a jeep, let alone the bomb, conceived their grand mutant schema for dumping war bucks into atoms for industry in return for a socially acceptable plutonium source and a salving of hurt consciences. But the other generals, Electric, Motors, and Dynamics, did not come a-flocking all at once with their tin cups in hand. They had to be leveraged into complicity. It took a while. In between all that, and the day Gorgo crawled out of his watery bed, around Sputnik, came the fluid drive transmission, tracked houses, the B-47, and the desert. The desert had been there. And Bobby, Sally, Judy, Sam, Bev, Betsy, Tom, Lumpy, and Katrina are all at the Hangover Grill in Nevada City, Nevada in 1951 or 1950, 4 nights after Nagasaki Day, and Tom, Sam, and Lumpy, who all got zits and DAs, are having a fight, and they rip each other's clothes off and grimace. Then afterwards they go out in back of the bar and pee in the dirt and write Bobby Blows in it. When the bomb goes off over on the test flats, Bev Malted yells, "Hey gang, let's go up on Lover's Death Gasp Knob and watch the show." And they all pile into their Mercuries and hurtle up the mountainside, pausing long enough for a quick game of chicken. Everybody gets real excited by the light show, and the boys get big erections again that match the column of debris rising from the test site far away off. And Bev and Sally get excited too, but Bobby looks away. Then Bobby gets out of the car and goes around back of it and sits on the trunk, and he's thinking, I love the Colossus of Rhodes. That's my favorite thing in all of ancient stuff, as he doesn't know about Zeus and Ganymede and all that. I just know there's no sky like the Colossus of Rhodes stands in. It's like Murex dye. It's like an ocean of Prussian blue ink, lit up. That's the way I like blue, with copper, with Klieg lights for that golden glow, that suffusing luminosity, that bloody richness of saturation, that sodden rag of color they use for color in movies. I want to be that statue like the bronze steam engine, 200 feet of bronze and muscle standing over the harbor with my legs open. Big, in a sky you can't even tell there's a ceiling there. While the fallout particles float down as indetectable as vodka in the breath of a commie spy. And later, back in Bev's split-level ranch, when Mom and Dad are at a wife-swapping party with the construction workers from the dynamo plant where they make electric from the test site's wastewater, and Fred the gang boss gets his teeth treated with fluoride isotopes, Bev and her best friend Judy make popcorn while they iron their poodle skirts, their corsets, their dress shields, their stays, and the seams of their blouses, and seal up the armpits with wax so they don't leak sweat. And then they have a big fight with the radio on. Then they go to work for the AEC in White Sands and drink Black Label. The guys get fat and the girls get pregnant, and they do Presbyterian sadomasochism. Except for Bobby, who goes to California. And that's what happened that time.